Ghoul is a Roblox game based on the anime Tokyo Ghoul. In this game, two races being the CCGs and the Ghouls fight in order to win world events and become higher ranks. But there's been some controversy on which race is better or worse, and in this video, I'll be going over that and telling you guys my opinions on which one is better. If y'all don't know me, my name is Comfey, and I've maxed out both CCG and Ghoul in Ghoul. So I will be telling you guys an honest opinion on which one is better. But before we get into that, I'll get into the basic game mechanics of each race. Ghouls are demon-like creatures who rely on hunger in order to heal during fights, but as a result of being able to heal during fights, they are squishier. While on the other hand, CCGs are not able to heal during fights, but have more HP and do more damage. Now, I will be mentioning 4 different core pieces of each race, being the progression of the race, how good and how easy it is to get the weapons, the endgame content, and the actual combat. But before we get into that, y'all should drop a like and a subscribe. I post a lot of content like this, so if you enjoy it, you should drop a like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos. But without further ado, let's get straight into it. Now, like I just said, the first thing I'll be mentioning is the progression. I recorded my full progressions on each race and the time it took, so here is how long it took for each race. CCG took about 15 hours, and Ghoul took around 10 hours. But how hard was it? As a CCG, it was an honest struggle. Fighting against Ghouls to progress was a pain considering how long the fights were because of their heal, and you can't fight CCGs as you will end up losing reputation, which you need for better armor and endgame content. While on the other hand, progression on Ghoul was way easier, as there seemed to be more Ghouls willing to proc together and gank rather than CCGs, where I was mostly solo, so Ghouls win the progression category. Next up, I'll be talking about the weapon attainment and how good they are. In order to get your first Kakuja as a Ghoul, you have to have 5,000 RC cells, which is honestly pretty easy to get, and become C ready, which is also pretty easy to get. While on the other hand, as a CCG, you can buy a standard issue weapon which won't have any skills. But in order to get your first weapon, you have to be first rate investigator, and then you have to get a suitcase, kill a Ghoul, and then you have to use the suitcase on the Ghoul. And if you die with the suitcase on you that you get, you have to buy it again, which is 2.5 thousand, and as a first grade investigator, you don't have that much money. Now, if you get a bad weapon as a Ghoul, all you need to do is put in a code or go and do some events that are scattered around the map, and you will get Ghoul points, and you could reroll very easily and get a legendary. But as a CCG, you have to get a blueprint, get a good weapon from the blueprint, and then you have to go around the map playing a shit ton of NPCs in order to get actual materials to craft the weapon. To be honest, that system is fucking stupid, alright? That was the main thing I was crashing out about on CCG. Now, which one is actually better? I'm not gonna lie, the CCG weapons are actually better than the Ghoul weapons, but they're so hard to obtain, it's not even worth the struggle. So once again, I'm gonna have to give this part of the race to Ghouls. They're gonna win this one again. Now we are going to be talking about the end game content. Now, as a Ghoul, your end game content is mostly just farming RC cells, and just like CCGs also have, you could farm Elo. You have Kakuja, but that's locked to the Ken Kagane, so you have to have the Ken Kagane in order to get Kakuja. While on the other hand, as a CCG, you could get reputation, get better armor, you could get a Rata, which is available to every single CCG, no matter what your King Gay is, and like I mentioned before, you have Elo. Along with this, you could also do boss raids in order to unlock better blueprints and get mythical weapons. So on this one, I'm gonna have to give it to CCG. Now finally, the most important part of the race. How good is it in a combat sense? If I'm gonna be completely honest, Ghouls thrive, alright? Ghouls are able to boss raid, we're able to win any 1v1. To be honest, Ghoul is way better at combat. CCGs, you take damage that's permanent damage, and the only way you could win against a Ghoul is if you strip all of their hunger, which if they have a lot of RC cells, like most Ghouls have, about 4 million. The more RC cells you have, the less hunger it takes to heal more HP. So the more and more Ghouls start to stack up those RC cells, the longer it'll take to kill an actual Ghoul. And if you think that I'm saying this because oh, we must be a main CCG, nah bro, fuck CCG. I played that shit Hell no, I am not trying that shit again. I'm going full gold. That shit is overpowered. Fuck all of you guys that saying Ghoul is worse. You are either shit at the game or just rage baiting the shit out of everyone else. But Ghoul is 100% better. We got 3-1 on the core parts. So if you want to go OP, go Ghoul. But if you guys enjoyed this video, drop a like and subscribe. Spend a good amount of time on this video. So everything would be greatly appreciated. Tell me what you guys think. Try to rage bait me down in the comments by saying that Ghoul is worse and make your arguments. But hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Love you guys. Peace.